Have you ever wondered if the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world hide a much darker, more sinister reality? What if a celebrity's tragic accidental death wasn't an accident at all? And what if the most shocking details were buried under a wave of disinformation, with a beloved actress at the center of a storm she didn't create? The official story is that actor Yu Menglong died in a drunken fall. But what if a leaked audio recording, a shadowy party, and a missing USB drive reveal a chilling tale of betrayal, extortion, and a high-stakes conspiracy that could bring down some of China's most powerful figures? Today, we're diving deep into the stunning lawsuit filed by actress Song Yiren, a case that's tearing apart the carefully constructed facade of the Chinese entertainment industry and revealing a truth so unbelievable, you'll question everything you thought you knew. We're not just covering a lawsuit. We're unraveling a real-life thriller, a story of fame, power, and a tragic death that has a far more complex and shocking explanation than anyone is willing to admit. Stick around, because we have an exclusive look at the mind-blowing theories and shocking evidence that the mainstream media is too afraid to touch. The tragic death of Chinese actor Yu Mang Long on September 11, 2025, was initially reported as a heartbreaking accident. According to police, the actor, known for his roles in popular dramas like Eternal Love, had been at a friend's apartment in Beijing, consumed a significant amount of alcohol, and tragically fell from a window. The police statement was swift and seemingly conclusive. No criminal activity was involved. For a few days, the world mourned a talented young star whose life was cut short. But in the world of online forums and social media, a different narrative was already taking shape. A narrative so dark, so compelling, and so intricately woven with conspiracy that it has since spiraled into a global obsession. The internet, a place where official statements are often viewed with skepticism, quickly became a battleground for competing theories. Netizens, armed with nothing more than screenshots, cryptic messages, and their own investigative zeal, began to piece together a story that was 1,000 times more complex than the official report. The first seeds of doubt were sown by the sheer number of influential people allegedly at the party. Rumors began to circulate that the gathering wasn't just a friendly get-together, but a high-stakes, clandestine affair involving powerful figures from the entertainment industry and beyond. The names being whispered were not just actors, but producers, directors, and even figures with alleged ties to the highest levels of Chinese society. The questions began to pile up. Why was so much expensive alcohol present if Yu Mang Long had a low tolerance? Why were there so many influential people at this casual gathering? And why, just days after his death, were people arrested for spreading false rumors? The plot thickened with the introduction of actress Song Yiren. Her name, a pillar of innocence and talent in the public eye, suddenly became entwined with the swirling vortex of conspiracy. Netizens pointed to her social media activity, or rather, her inactivity and the alleged deletion of comments asking about her presence at the party. It was a flimsy connection, a whisper in the wind. But in the echo chamber of online gossip, it was enough. The rumors metastasized. From simply being present at the party, the narrative against her twisted into something far more sinister. Accusations of her being complicit, a witness who stayed silent, or even worse, a key figure in the events leading up to the tragedy, began to spread like wildfire. These were not just baseless claims. They were often linked to a mind-blowing theory that seemed to leap straight out of a Hollywood blockbuster. The theory of the missing USB drive. This is where the story takes a truly shocking turn. The most pervasive and compelling theory claims that Yu Menglong was not drunk and did not fall by accident. Instead, the theory suggests he was at the party to expose a massive money laundering and extortion ring operating within the entertainment industry. The proof, allegedly hidden on a USB drive he was trying to protect. The scenes playing out in the minds of millions are cinematic in their intensity. The theory paints a picture of a desperate Yu Mang Long, cornered by powerful figures who discovered his plan. It alleges he was tortured, beaten, and forced into drinking before making a desperate leap from the building in a final act of defiance. The most grotesque and mind-blowing detail, circulated in a now-deleted audio clip, suggests his abdomen was cut open in a frantic search for the drive. While police have called these claims fabricated and have even detained individuals for spreading them, the sheer vividness of the story has made it impossible for many to dismiss. The connection to Song Yiren in this elaborate plot is what truly set the internet ablaze. The most extreme theories suggested that she was not just a guest, but an unwitting or perhaps even coerced participant in the event of that night. Others claim she was a close confidant of Yu Mang Long who was aware of his secret mission, putting her in a position of extreme danger and leading to her silence. The pressure on her became immense. Her silence, a natural and understandable reaction in a sensitive situation, was twisted by the rumor mill into a sign of guilt. Her character, her career, and her very reputation were being torn to shreds by a relentless tide of online speculation. Then came the bombshell. Song Yiren, through her legal team, announced a lawsuit. This was not a simple, quiet statement on social media. This was a formal, legal declaration of war against the purveyors of false information. Her lawsuit, filed against multiple individuals and platforms, is an unprecedented move in an industry where many prefer to silently endure online attacks. This lawsuit is not just about clearing her name. It's a direct challenge to the culture of impunity that has allowed these wild theories to flourish. It forces a public reckoning with the distinction between free speech and malicious slander. For the first time, the official narrative and the online conspiracy theories are set to clash in a court of law. This lawsuit is a scene in and of itself. Picture a courtroom, not just with lawyers and a judge, but with the entire online world watching. Every piece of evidence, every witness testimony, and every legal argument will be scrutinized by millions. The discovery phase of the lawsuit could potentially unearth new information, forcing people to testify under oath about their knowledge of the events of that night. Will this lawsuit finally bring to light who was really at the party? Will it force a re-examination of the official police report? And what about the alleged leaked videos and audio clips? Will they be proven fake, or will they be revealed to be part of a larger truth? The stakes are astronomically high. For Song Yiren, this is a fight for her career and her personal integrity. If she wins, she will have not only cleared her name but also set a powerful precedent for other celebrities facing similar online attacks. If she loses, the rumors will be cemented in the public consciousness as an unproven but widely accepted truth, and her career may never recover. For the Chinese entertainment industry, this is a moment of crisis. The lawsuit is forcing a spotlight onto a world that has long operated in the shadows, a world where the line between business and crime is often blurred. The fans, meanwhile, are more engaged than ever, with new theories and alleged evidence emerging daily. The scenes unfolding are nothing short of a modern-day mystery. From the initial shock of the accidental fall to the slow, terrifying drip of online rumors and the audacious filing of a high-profile lawsuit, this is a story that refuses to be contained. The most mind-blowing scene is yet to come. The moment when the truth, in all its complexity and horror, finally comes to light. Whether it's the vindication of an innocent actress, the exposure of a vast criminal conspiracy, or something else entirely, one thing is clear. The curtain has been pulled back on a dark and dangerous world, and there's no turning back now. Now, let's zoom in on a scene that the official story completely ignores: the alleged altercation. The rumors, fueled by a purported leaked audio clip, describe not a fall, but a struggle. The sounds are muffled, but you can hear shouts, the crash of breaking glass, and a desperate plea for help. This isn't the scene of a drunken mishap. It's the opening act of a high-stakes thriller. The most gruesome detail, a scene straight out of a horror movie, involves the frantic search for the missing USB drive. The theory suggests Yu Menglong swallowed the drive to protect the evidence. In a moment of pure, unadulterated desperation, the villains of this story resort to unthinkable measures, a chilling detail that adds a layer of brutal realism to the conspiracy. This is the moment that shattered the public's perception of a simple accident and turned it into a full-blown murder mystery. The police dismiss it as fabricated, but the sheer detail of the rumor has captured the imagination of millions, making it impossible to ignore. And where does Song Yiren fit into this horrific scene? This is where the story gets truly mind-bending. The most audacious theory claims she was not just a guest, but an unwitting accomplice, lured to the party under false pretenses. Picture her, a beacon of innocence in the entertainment world, walking into a den of vipers. The theory suggests she was a pawn in a larger game, her presence a form of leverage. She was there to witness the horror, to be a silent spectator, a detail that would ensure her silence and cooperation. The scene here is one of terror and powerlessness. Imagine her, trapped in that luxurious apartment, unable to call for help, her phone confiscated, her career and her life hanging by a thread. The rumor mill even goes so far as to suggest a terrifying moment of eye contact between her and Yu Mang Long, a silent plea for help, a final look that haunts her to this day. This is the reason, the rumors claim, for her initial silence and her eventual decision to fight back. Her lawsuit isn't just about clearing her name. It's about a desperate need to reclaim her narrative and to expose the real monsters. The final scene we'll explore today is a chilling look at the aftermath. After the fall, the police arrive. The apartment is meticulously cleaned. Evidence is allegedly tampered with. The story is carefully crafted and delivered to the press. But in the shadows, a different kind of activity is taking place. The theory of the missing USB drive suggests a frantic, high-stakes hunt for the evidence that could bring down an empire. People are paid off, others are threatened, and a massive disinformation campaign is launched to deflect from the truth. This is a scene of pure, unadulterated power and corruption. The money and influence at play are so immense that they can bend reality to their will, turning a murder into a tragic accident and a witness into a suspect. This is the very essence of why Song Yiren's lawsuit is so important. It's a direct confrontation with this kind of power. It's an actress standing up against a system designed to silence and intimidate. Her lawsuit is the climax of this real-life thriller, the moment where the hero finally decides to fight back against the overwhelming odds. So, what do you think really happened that night? Was it a simple accident, or are the rumors of a high-stakes conspiracy and a missing USB drive closer to the truth? The scenes we've painted for you are just a glimpse of the story that has captivated millions. We want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like this video if you found it mind-blowing, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive content. And for our next video, we'll be diving into the most shocking pieces of evidence from this case. Now, I want to ask you some specific questions to get your thoughts. Do you think the story of the missing USB drive is a work of pure fiction, or could there be a kernel of truth to it? What do you think Song Yiren's life was like in the days following the incident before she filed a lawsuit? And what do you believe is the most compelling reason to believe this was a murder, not an accident? Let us know in the comments below.